You please bring in the witness.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair. May I ask that the witness be brought in, please? Back, Mr. Colley.
And Mr. Colley, Bismillah. Nalo mi be the commissioner.
Can proceed. I doubt whether we can because the video recording and transmission may be a problem. And, I don't know.
Yeah, no, let's just wait for a moment. It's a bit frustrating, but we do it.
Hope and expect that the electricity will remain stable until we finish this hearing.
You may proceed, Council, please. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Colley.
Yes, sir.
Welcome back.
Mr. Colley baraka bismillah ngala nya be kala ka ko teke. He said thank you, you too.
I want to remind you that you are still under oath. It's a criminal offense to lie before the commission. It is also a criminal offense to lie under oath.
Gambia for enda luele pope sentumo. Onosa not merege hema kan frim fati malegen.
Now I want to talk to you about your relationship with Yaya Jammeh.
Ya onuma mumika mi au miria Jammeh te morayolu bueno meno.
I know that he is a younger brother from the same town, from the same village, Kanilai.
Nane na manjuko matiko au miria Jammeh ati anumanyu isuku yako njipulo isuku yankurege Kanilai.
How often did you speak to him when you were Director General of Prisons?
Nya aunla ko mi Director General. Au bunu jamore meno miria ya Jammeh. Comme nyono butumbu ngole mu jamor miria ya Jammeh. Sanken. David.
How often did you speak to him when you were Director General of Prisons?
Nan mi Director General of Prisons. Media Jammeh. What you name magilake giba Jammeh kamikaku digante audi o.
Yeah, Jammeh umikirit.
I normally do not have any conversations or any discussions with Yaya Jammeh.
Would he call you on the telephone?
Won't the telephone.
No.
Telephone number.
I don't even have his telephone number. Whatever he might need, it will be related to me through the minister.
And what would those things entail?
One hasole, Bunahujamudi minister.
Kasanke di minister, man, Kanya wana sola. Nara minister is correspond to the ministry. Manko kujike manukupa.
In case, in fact, in case he needs anything, he will only inform the minister, who will then relate this to me. Then I will write correspondence to him. But this has never happened, in fact.
if it has never happened, how would it be normal?
Ya kan jal do musut baj. Nya buut me kanem do ngole kan a sola jawa fo na jar bi baba minister.
Sola jani pardon of prisoners.
If he intends to pardon prisoners,
prison council and the prison visiting committee.
he will advise that we should sit the prison visiting committee and the prison council.
Okay. And I submit a list of prisoners.
Then I will submit a list of prisoners
To the committee.
To the committee.
And then the minister will summon.
Then the minister will summon
a meeting.
For a meeting.
Including Colley, you're telling us about the procedures for pardon. I am referring more generally to communications between Yaya Jammeh and yourself. Or directives that would come from Yaya Jammeh to the prison officials. Kindly tell us how that happens.
That has never happened.
David, could you address the commissioners instead of the interpreters? Look at the commissioners.
I am looking at you, not the interpreters, because you are the one talking to me. So I must look at you and answer.
No, you don't have to look at me when you answer. Look at the commissioners.
You never told me this since we started.
Well,
please start.
But now I will start doing that.
Please do.
That had never happened. I do not communicate with the president.
Have you ever received directives directly from the president?
President.
Like I said, there is no communications between myself and the president.
So your communications were only with the Minister of Interior?
The minister.
And
I request that when he can.
Always when the minister requests what he wants me to do.
And would those requests, would they be in writing or would they be oral?
Nya wana minister manukan mante ko safre de kayit mante au ko yere gidi mom butu babum.
No, on naka he prepare a list.
David,
prisoner. Look
at the commissioners.
Usually he will ask me to prepare a list.
David, treat the commission with respect.
Sorry. Smile
bunyai. Isen ku commissioner bunyai. Ujongo lako jak mu jongor boko mu jabi jak mu seni bunyai.
I am not referring to the procedures for pardon. I am referring more generally to communications between the minister and yourself.
Nani ale boka sanken kom kui manjikane menok nana apres danga mangebeka yamfude bokana kana kulumide hani nani kom manjije meno broka bolu manjikane mo meno kom nang onde nguru yamara di administraw mona de king
mora genya nyir sankini da president on that.
Like I said, I have no communications between me and the president.
What your communications are with the minister, that's what you told us. What would he normally communicate to you about?
What do you pay? Because come officially.
A lot of official matters.
Give us examples.
Example.
Example. Like any matters, like a visitor these journalists, international journalists, want to prison the minister.
Like where we expect journalists, international journalists, that we want to visit the prisons, they will go via the minister, and the minister will inform me. Sometimes they come to me straight, but I will always refer them to the ministry first.
And what else?
Then they will discuss with the minister.
David, we're not asking for procedures. What we are asking you is to tell us what kind of matters would the minister call to discuss with you. You have given us 2 examples. One is pardons. The second is visits by internationals. What other issues would the minister call to discuss with you?
The administration wana sela solam because jupe ngoni manji wadio.
I can't tell what and what, but then he will call me pertaining to the administrations of the prison. So whatever he asks me to do is what I do. I cannot tell them.
Whatever he asks you to do is what you would do. That's what you just said, correct?
Yes, what he requests.
And these requests, would they be written or would they be oral?
To these international journalists.
The issue of international journalists. Those would come to me normally, but I will be the person to direct them to the minister. When it comes to the issue of presidential pardon,
we have to meet.
For that one, we sit and meet.
With regards to the request that the minister makes to you, would he normally write a letter making a request, or he would just call you on the telephone?
Of course, no. This officially, he have to write to me, so that man ni prepare list. Prisoner can debate
when it comes to the issue of pardoning of prisoners, the minister would officially write to me, and then I will prepare a list for them to debate on it at the committee.
David, I'm not referring to the procedures for pardon. I am talking about other requests, other general requests the minister may have. Would he write to you and make the request, or he would just call you over the phone?
He writes.
Not all.
But not all.
And sometimes he would call.
Yes, he used to call me on phone.
And when they want to detain or when they want to keep somebody in the prisons, would they call you?
Nya kumanja o minister kumanja be sof an kundentin takon. Kukole kol man kuregi.
It's a different issue. You call it
that would be a different issue altogether. All I see is they will bring prisoners, and that is where I know about.
And you see it, and that's how you know about it.
Yes, that is how I will know it.
And your statement is, I will see it, and that is how I would know it.
Because
Because I cannot tell the people they brought in what offense they must have committed.
But you just see them.
Nya au momu juki meno.
Koku jale ku jitu libero inje ba matut. Foko officer ko admiti.
When they would bring such people and I am in my absence, the officers would normally admit them.
And in your presence?
Nya fotule foli.
In my presence, normally police bring in these remand prisoners, they take them over there to the remand wing.
In my presence, what I would see is normally the police bringing in remand prisoners, and they would just take them to the remand wing.
So when police bring prisoners, sometimes you are present, correct? That's what you just said.
Na ku police ko ngalo ja ano. Au no mabe nike. Yon rek nyanyame.
Talking around inspection inside the yard.
Yes, sometimes it will coincide with when I go round inspection of the yard.
But how about when they bring detainees by the NIA or the junglers? Would you see it?
Ya kanja ku jongla ku ngalo wala NIA ku ngalo ano ku jo ku sof ku kultinta kon. Yo jikirit.
I have
said it here and I've been saying it, that they would bring them usually in the night and I'm always at home, I'm never present.
But sometimes they would bring them during the day, isn't it?
Even if they would bring them during the daytime, they go to the main yard and not to the headquarters.
So you are never informed about it?
I have said it since the beginning, that they would usually give me the list of those that they brought in.
You said the next day?
Yes, that's the next day?
Yes, the next day.
I am not talking about the next day. Are you aware in advance that they are coming to bring someone?
No.
You are never aware?
No, whenever they brought them in already, that is the time they would give me the report that they had brought in somebody.
Okay. So, but what would give them access?
Just like a policeman prisoner Colley or a criminal prisoners Colley in the remand wing, the same applies to them.
Just like the way the police would bring their prisoners to the remand wing and then come back to take them away, that's the same thing that applies to all others that would bring prisoners there.
And the law provides for an admission procedure, doesn't it?
From the beginning,
I have said it from the beginning that I do not have such control.
What don't you have control over?
So you control the when you control prison administration you control. But in our
because I am never informed as to when they are bringing in prisoners or when they are taking them away. What I know about and what I am too concerned with is the administration of prison. So in the case these people bring in prisoners and take them away, who would I go and ask?
Are you aware of the provisions on admission, custody, and removal of prisoners?
Kueti engorle ano muneno tintakon di pop nano tekum kapure na kanao ma angol na baji fanga fola tingi no ma lue bune sanke menoto
ima lue sanke banire tate nyele baju sembe kila be ka control.
I know what the law says, but I have said it here, that I have no powers to control how they would do it.
And I beam the weapon.
Someone that comes with a rifle and brought in somebody, how do you expect me to ask that person to return?
All I am driving at is...
I know the law did not permit me to do that, but it's as if my hands were tied.
And who tied your hands?
I must have, you know.
No, I said just example, not they tied my hands there.
Yes, as if my hands were tied.
And who put you in that condition?
Yeah, I'm mingeni nya momo.
Nya mom jike ma ku jede bu ko nyidi ba jide on rega ni ko ka misa ina madi ma monde jay wanu manto na pele nane mu juku meno jaw mo eno ma ende jay no.
Usually I just see them bring in these people and I would call the minister, then inform him as to what is happening. Then the minister would also say, the way you see it, accept it that way and move on.
And which minister would that be?
A minister I maragenya mom.
Sonko?
Sonko.
Usman Sonko.
One Usman Sonko.
Would the minister tell you where he derived that authority from?
A minister na regre bena baje semba uyu. Inani mi wono sanu juke no sof mom.
Bara ona bana frimof nane mujiki meno receive mo.
He has already cleared everything to say the way you see them, admit them that way, that is, receive them that way.
And where is the minister's authority to do so coming from?
Minister, yana baji mi mamba akamomo bo ene purlo.
Maybe if the minister can say that, I cannot. Because his advice would be, the way you see them, just receive them that way.
And this was normal procedure, wasn't it?
Normal procedure. But
I have said it here that it wasn't the normal procedure. But what do you expect me to do?
But this is what you guys were doing all the time, consistently.
So what do you expect us to do? When they bring somebody and just came and kept him.
What I expected you to do is to tell them that this is unlawful.
Like I said, people that they will bring in the night, and in the morning I'm given the list. Who would I go to ask?
The minister.
Because the minister already told me, the way you saw it, just accept it that way.
And you accepted it that way?
Because already.
I must accept because already they are admitted.
So you accept knowing that this is unlawful?
I have said it from the beginning that I know. But what would I do?
And by keeping these people, you became a party to unlawful detention of people.
I have accepted all, but what can I do? I have informed the minister, and he said the way you see them, accept them that way. What can I do?
The question I ask is, by accepting that, you became a participant in unlawful detention of people.
I have said it here.
Say it again.
di bukanam ka jetlo mi mati famba ba ko purlo.
That I cannot deny neither agree with the people that brought them. What I can do is to inform the minister, and the minister intimated to me that I should keep them as the way they brought them.
In fact, these unlawful detentions happened very frequently.
In fact, uruka kajana kilwe njikane nya. Kane ka watu watu njikane nya mo. No sani njikane.
Kujeto any place kujelom. Unu receive.
Whenever they bring in a prisoner, we receive.
And you received without protest.
Ya au ya bukana kungaru kulunen tinteko banu uisiri mateko waren kammo.
Repeat
Are we still repeating? Because that is what I've said.
Just answer the questions.
Yes.
I have said yes.
Yes, so just continue answering questions. That's the reason why you are here. Just listen to the question.
Okay. Go ahead.
So your normal procedure was to receive these people and just keep them for as long as they want you to keep them.
Mantebe wate buku sumi buko nikujo kubili mankoni upureno kitino upureno momo jiro kemeno.
Poro modi koku ni jiro koku ma nanu kujwe ke je kungara ma ku jiro ma solam.
We must have to work that way. They are the ones that will bring them, and they will know the time they need them. So we must work that way.
And you cede the prison, you cede the authority to deal with these people to the NIA and to the junglers and to the minister.
Nane nujo mumang mu kan waja kutawo ku prison ujamo diko NIA diko junglers manje kan momu ku prison ka.
Ye kajamano kanaraga kanu jamno di NIA yo jamoro di NIA na ku jedle mu kinje manjirit.
There has never been an agreement between myself and the NIA because whenever they bring them in, I am not informed. So there could not be any consensus between us.
The
place that I can lodge my complaint is to the minister, and the minister will request or will always ask me to accept them the way I see them.
You could have asked for a warrant.
This is what I've said here. The time they used to come is in the night. And they will be armed. Well armed. And they will come with prisoners. Keep him here.
But David, isn't it the fact that you established a system to aid the government to illegally detain people?
Nane David, can't you fangu jume muwumbu flimetofufu? Mbi mu yamari masakunda. Mbi kungole kuna hiku kulbu kana baluwe sentimo.
You had Jimbo who would always go to receive these people, give them cells and make sure that they are detained.
Bana mubaje Jimbo o atumeja be ngurle buku eyabe buku mangara ruri siselas ma akuli.
That is true, isn't it?
He was the operations. If he admit them already, then he comes and report to me.
And he would be doing that under your direction?
If those were my directions, I wouldn't have called and reported to the minister. I would call the minister and inform him that they've brought some people, and when they brought them in, I wasn't present. But
was Jimbo
the officers had received them.
Was Jimbo acting unlawfully?
We came back to the same place. I do not have the power. Where they bring in prisoners and the way I told the minister and he insists that I should work as per what they would request.
And the minister, as you said, insisted that you should work as per their request. Did you comply?
And a minister come and reg me no. A minister nyaregi matiko au monosa na aseni furimaf no ware ware kamfo na manaregi me no. Nya una areg nya mom au nu sanso.
Minister fa njerege om be ko jelo ko president bare madi ma jaw me no.
What I usually tell the minister.
The question is, did you comply?
Yes, the reason why they were still admitted.
You complied and went along with the minister's request.
Because he was my boss. I do not have any other place to go to.
And complain.
And complain.
And you also instructed those under you to accept them when they come, isn't it?
Of course, for
yes, it must happen that way because that is where they brought them.
So for instructing
then I will instruct them to say, do what they say because they are armed. If you want to question them too much, whatever the consequence you may face, you ask for it.
And before they receive them, you inform them they are coming, comply.
Yeah. Bala ko be yak buku kan ko mere ngole aw nonu senem furima fononi ha ko be jaaji mangde parce que sipumbe ko ke
of course yes
in trouble
because I do not want my officers to be in trouble.
Thank you very much.
Nana barka David,
you spent a whole day yesterday denying that you ever gave instructions for people to receive prisoners.
ane fuken bala tour ngare e ka ñosorak noni aw mustu sen furim mbi bu ko prison officer kambe tentame yoli mbi ko ngolen ko song man ko ngar bu ko kul
I do not say that. What I said,
and when you repeat in your pop,
and that is what I repeated today as well. I have no powers to insist. Because the time they come is in the night and I'm usually not there.
You will be with my family.
I will be with my family.
Yes, but you would give instructions.
But I've said that you don't argue with these people because they are well armed.
And what Jimbo said, that you would call him and give him instructions, it's true.
And I won't call the telephone musenor yamare manat mekane na buku kurillo.
Be very careful with Kubijat.
He did not hear when I said he has to be very careful when these people come in.
But yesterday you denied ever calling Jimbo to give him instructions.
No, our Namanjoro.
And if you can no nubalambalane musutu wonku Jimbo besen of him.
We send him from Kokutu Janjam.
I would not call him. Already what I told them, they all know, and he should know better. So why should I call him?
Well, you just accepted that you would instruct him, Jimbo, to accept them.
Nane but awra genya mede tate noni aw wissem furma fu Jimbo mono buko ko biya tamba nyosori buko akamman ko mang meno awra genya mede
24/7 mante na wala wala
Jimbo, would he work 24/7 or would he close at some point?
Because
immediately he closes, there would be other senior officers to take over.
You ba dress general nan anane am duties a prison na sorry ana ku jetlum.
I made a general address that whosoever would be on duties and they bring any other person here, if you willfully and arrogantly refuse to accept whatever you got as consequence, in fact, you needed it.
Would a refusal by a prison officer to admit a person who arrives in the prison without a paper, without the correct paper, would you call that arrogant?
Yeah, oh, diketa au bukoroka Colley prison officer Colley kulatja engare ano kulakentinte kon ba mateko ko ngalot kayit ka semis e kayise mateko ko wara wana kuneno tinte kon kulatja mom yo aw pour rek mateko ka furi
bani regire nene buku ma ko bile meno je accepte parce que ni sanke sagde
I told them
the minister
generally that the way these people come in, accept them. Because I had already spoken to the minister.
And the minister
And the minister advised that I should accept as the way they came in. Before there would ensure a problem between yourself and them.
But you did not stop there. You established a system whereby you would call Jumbo and instruct him that they are coming, and he would go and receive them.
Nane barore mom kaya mara kumumne ba nuyi si urungo ma Jimbo atme kane ku bija na yabil ayabila banjan na atebi tanat mi tebe woli
irege ti mang be rego mamany.
Where I want you to understand is that
when you sank him general in the parade anana janjam
where I spoke at the parade, generally everybody heard me.
So
why should I call him again?
To inform him so that he can go back to the prison.
To inform you,
it was Gimbo that would usually inform me that these people are here.
And I say, okay, fine.
And I will usually give it an okay and say, yes, fine.
Do you put them in cells?
And would ask if he had already put them in cells. And he would answer in the affirmative. I've already put them in the cells.
Finish, that's all right.
But how would Jimbo know that he has to go to the prison? To admit them when they arrive at night.
Na Jimbo oka obuna manjemeno matiko ona wara lan bediru prison fokarai pour mabanga angol na yabbuko ma anneni bediru prison.
Nabila bin inspection.
He usually goes to the prisons for inspection.
At night?
Yes.
Parai.
Yes.
Naba
he has those rights.
And it coincides with the time when they are bringing in people?
Of course.
David, you are going back to the lies. Be careful.
David,
what I'm saying here is what I'm
fine.
Why should I place a call to my Guinea officer when he goes there and meet with them and admit them? That is okay. He knows his work.
These things happen at night, correct?
Sometimes
they come in the afternoon and he would come to my office and inform me.
That what?
New admission.
That we had new admissions. And a list would be given to me.
And when they come at night?
They come at night.
Usually I'll be in my house.
And where would he be?
Oh, Jumbo.
Usually
I don't know whether he is at the yard on inspections or in his house. I don't know.
Well, he says you would call him and ask him to go to the prison. Are you forgotten or you lying?
I said that Jimbo had never called me.
I've said it here.
I've said it here.
But
you are insisting that he called me.
No, we are not saying Jimbo called you. We are saying you called Jimbo and ordered him to go to the prison and receive new admissions. It would be in your power to do so.
I
have said it here that whenever it comes, I would not be informed. So how would I call him and say there are people there he should go?
So Jimbo lied against you on this. Let us hear what Lamin Sow, Jimbo, had to say about this. Ovivan, could you play his testimony?
And would you also say that the punishment was done by a particular directive or individual?
No, it was done by a particular directive, an individual, and that is the head of state. Because
I want the video about the admission of inmates into the prison, not the video on punishment. I think it's part 2 of his testimony, and it is timestamp 031 to 7. But move it, yes, from 031 to 7. Ovivan, are we together? Can I have confirmation from the Ovivan? This is the video of Lamin Sow, that's provided this morning. Well, I am not hearing from the Ovivan, Mr. Chair. I'm not sure they are communicating.
you will not even know the offense that they have committed, unless maybe after the personnel who escort them, the NIA personnel who escort them, when they leave, that's the time they can steal and tell you that this and this is what I am alleged for. And they are kept at the security wing. Normally, they don't come with enough clothes, you see. So, and they are not given right to visits, and they don't go to court because you don't know when they will be needed to court. You will be there keeping them until when they say release Mr. X, you release him, or when they say take Mr. X to court, or when the NIA themselves comes for them.
Mr. Sow, was it lawful to actually detain these persons in the prisons?
No, it was unlawful. It was very, very unlawful, but, you know, it's nothing.
Yes, but I said it here.
All right. Proceed, please. Play the video. Continue.
Do about this as prison wardens, it was above us. But some of them will be there until their clothes will be even worn out. It is we, the prison officers, who will manage and get them clothes and give them.
Mr. Sow, was it also lawful to admit them without any documentation?
No, it was unlawful. It was unlawful, but it was the order of the day. It was very unlawful because they don't have either a remand warrant.
That also true?
Yes, I said it here.
Okay, proceed, please.
Convict warrant.
Did any of you officers try to actually not admit any of these persons when they were brought into the prisons at any time?
Not to my knowledge, madam. Because if you try to do so, you will have a serious problem in those days.
And you shed light on
Is that the end of
what those problems would have been?
Yeah, if you are lucky that you are fired from your job, you thank God. Because I was not present in 2007, but I was informed that one Ibrahim Assise, he was a sergeant then, who works with the drug squad at this present moment. One time, you know, rejected Lang when he was taken, Lang Tombong, when he was taken by these NIA officers and brought back, or Jongulas, I don't know. When he was brought back, Cisse does not want to accept him back because it was against our standard procedures. If a prisoner is in a certain standard, you have to ask for his medical papers or you request that let him be taken to the hospital. You see, when he rejected, you know, they nearly shoot him and he ended up losing his job.
So out of...
Who sacked Cisse?
Jimbo, I mean so.
But in your statement, you told us he was sacked by the NIA. If you want, I can read out the sentence for you.
That is what Jimbo has said here.
But you told the investigators that Ibrahim Cisse was sacked by the NIA. And you could not do anything about it. Look at paragraph 23 of your statement. Can you read it? Paragraph 23, page 8. Read it. Or you want me to?
Yeah?
Yes. Okay, let me read it for you and you follow. You will confirm to me that it's right. Yankuba Baji once called me when he was the director of NIA and informed me that he was not pleased with the actions of one of my officers who refused to hand over an inmate to his officers. However, he further informed me that they dealt with him. The prison staff was subsequently dismissed by the NIA and I couldn't do anything because there was a circular sent out by the president giving powers to the NIA to take over authority of the prisons from the police.
Yes.
That is your statement, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
But now you're telling us that it was Jumbo who sacked Ibrahim Cisse.
Yeah?
No, I never say so.
I must have been dreaming.
Jimbo, on about pump. Injam the commander.
I am the commandant. What powers would Jimbo have to dismiss anybody from the work?
But that's what you just, that is what you just said.
Is it what Jimbo said or what I said?
You just told the commission that Jimbo sacked Ibrahim Cisse.
No, but it's spelled out here.
I do not say
Jimbo an officer. I'm the commanding officer.
Jimbo has no powers to dismiss any officer.
Okay, then you made a mistake when you said it was Jimbo.
But do I think Jimbo? Because the statement.
Where have I stated it was Jimbo in my statement? I do not have it there.
I didn't say it here in my statement, and he made it very clear. Nobody should play with these people when they come.
And Jimbo himself had made it very clear that nobody dares.
And you
that I've also said here.
David, you just told the commission, okay, by yourself, that Jimbo sacked Ibrahim Cisse.
Jimbo sacked an officer.
Okay, you may have made a mistake. If you did, say so.
I have clearly put in my statement.
Section 23.
Yes. And who sacked Ibrahim Cisse?
Ibrahim
Cisse was sacked by the NIA.
He was sacked by the NIA.
Did the NIA have power to sack Ibrahim Cisse?
Well, in that condition,
I do not have any powers in that situation.
Let us hear Jimbo continue, please.
All the officers, it can be said that one stood up on his ground and said he would not admit a detainee.
Yes, he said.
And because of that, he was fired from his job.
Yes.
You've also told us that the detainees were treated in a special way.
Yes.
In that special way, can you tell us where were they detained in the prisons?
They were detained at the maximum security wing. The special way I am referring to is that they are not privileged to have visits like other prisoners, and they are not privileged also to have outside food because they are not convicted, you know, like the remand prisoners from their family members that will keep them going. And some of them, even you cannot even take them to the hospital because, you know, it's a risk.
Is that true?
I heard what he said and I've seen it.
Is it true?
It's true.
They have their own
Even
command.
myself, I have said it here, that you cannot control these people because they had their own command.
So would you say that Jimbo was a truthful witness?
What he saw is what he said. And that was what was going on there.
Okay.
I have admitted same.
Okay. Now, let us hear the video of Jimbo, the second part of his testimony, started from the very beginning of the video, where he talked about where he received his orders and directions. Vivan, could you play that video, please?
And would you also say that the punishment was done by a particular
Not the video that I'm asking for, the Ovivan. It is the video that was supplied this morning, and it is part 2 of Mr. Jimbo's testimony, and it's just the beginning of the testimony. If you don't have it, indicate to me that you don't have it, then I'll figure out a way to proceed. I'll leave that and move on. Jimbo said you would come to them and tell them that you received instructions from State House to do one thing or another. Is he lying?
Jimbo barigedere nane awejo bebo buko murege ko awu numo baji yamare ka beg e pour le State House man ko yo ko rem ko kan malage mante le malage.
Is he lying?
Not true. Because office of NIA, UMD in the office of the president, but the NIA, they have their own headquarters.
That was not true, because they thought the NIA was under the office of the president, but no, the NIA had their own office.
And wasn't the NIA under the office of the president?
Yeah, NIA bukule di kanyana kati State House.
What I said is that
you are under the office of the command of the president.
NIA had
police the same, army the same.
Please limit yourself to the question you are asked.
We NIA na mwe kengi now reto NIA tamburimbo babam ko police ko. Ane mante NIA ku yoli lady State House. The State House ku yingemi.
Obviously,
obviously, that is where they.
In my president, you are the India. You are the government.
Just like how the prisons were under me, and it was also under the government.
Look, David, please answer the question. Wasn't the NIA under the president's office?
Yes, everybody knows that.
But you just said that they were thinking that the NIA was under the president's office, but they have a different office. What is that?
Nane awal mo regme none boko mo ko sofe mante ko NIA ko kuna namdiru president office mo kami ban ko kuma nyoti ko NIA office yoli yebuto ban nyame nyampo none no mo nyoti ko NIA dikanya na ke state house gom do ko yingemi ani kama nya furin fe no mangebe.
It's a chain of command.
I would move on.
Yeah.
Right. Was it false?
Pardon?
Was it false, or was he lying when Jimbo said you would be the one to call him and he would leave his home at night to go to the prison to receive the detainees?
Nane nya wan Jimbo rek nane o na wonko fukaray ma prove sindelo ma jobe prison be jobe yabbu ko bokan ko mangi sof jinen tintakon kagajo
Boni regrettate nene.
I've said that here, that has never happened.
Okay, we would move on. And now, let's talk about your odd list.
Now, kimika eti ku police kan kapoemi kan konemi oddly.
Who were your odd lists between 2010 and 2016?
I regularly bukemo ko oddly kabiri 2016 10 mantebe 16.
Remember go to the passage you can change.
I cannot remember their names because we used to have changes. Not all of them that I can remember.
Tell us those you can remember.
Now regularly can wolo me.
One pure something sunny dal.
Something sunny you said?
Yeah, pure something pure sunny.
Where is he from?
Oboeno purlo.
Oh, exactly.
I don't know
where he's a
where
prison
he's
officer.
from, but he was a prison officer.
Would he be from Buyam?
Mante Buyam na purlo.
No, I cannot remember.
I cannot remember.
Did he attend Sangajor school?
Na bibila ko karange Sangajor school.
I am saying I cannot know.
Would he be called Lamin Sane?
Kantu oku onke Lamin Sane.
But I know his surname is Sane.
Yes, maybe they would refer to him as Lamin Sane. All I can say is his surname was Sane.
And who else?
The Aimba.
I cannot remember them all.
You cannot remember them. But this Sane person, Lamin Sane, he would stand out. He is one you will remember.
Aninya Sane onu wolo me.
Appeared to me as oddly.
Because he was the one that spent most time.
And you put him or a continent with the other head of department.
Even when I left, he continued to be an oddly to the other head of the department.
And your odd list, what are their duties?
Yeah, mkodile kubuku wakami brakaboli.
Escorting ipuja New York motai.
Escorting, when I am to go out, then I will go with them in the vehicle, on board the vehicle.
And they would work directly for you, isn't it?
Ban au kurake kane brakaboli ko kanemi.
Because they are my odd list?
Yes, because they were my odd list.
So they are attached to you?
Di au kungari kunen binahi ko kambura kaboli manumami.
Correct.
Only no jam odi aboso kon kajawar.
But that is the work of an oddly. Wherever you hear about an oddly, that is it. He will always be with the boss.
So wherever you went, they would go with you.
Yeah, but no sanuje ko miribu ko jije.
Not all.
Not all times.
When you hear your conference.
Sometimes I will go attending conferences. And for that, we cannot go together.
You would send them, you would ask them to do other things for you?
But He's my only broke bole wow.
But they are my only. What are their work?
You see, I don't have the privilege of an oddly. So I want the commission to understand what oddlies do. So you tell us.
Our budget oddly. Amanjono sang one oddly akan. Nya awa manjumi. Awre mang commissioner man kama oddly.
What oddly? Anana man oddly. Anana man oddly brokobola.
Yana man more.
Wona genya on the me nam omudi inje.
Everybody knows the duties of a man.
But outside the country,
it's under me. But if I'm going outside the country, I go alone.
David, we're talking about Gambia. We're not talking about outside the country. But anyway, for what it's worth, your orderly would not have the right to go and perform other duties without your authorization. Is that correct?
Odleo ami di kanya na Colley ta abajutu sembe bejo be ya kan wa foke wana wu center.
But general duties where in jomuro o ledo ku sola jatu panko kone jo urakure.
There are general duties. If either I am around or not, if they need him, they will call him and say, come on, a job would be assigned to him to do.
David, be honest.
David Utiling.
There are people listed for general duties. Is that not true?
Is that not true?
Is that not the case?
Prison is open. General duties, at least they are under me.
Exactly.
The work.
Other duties is general duties over there.
Exactly.
Yes.
So, and the two don't mix. They don't.
Their responsibilities differ.
But when emergency call, they join and work.
When there is an emergency, they would join and work.
And who would decide that?
The officer in charge of the yard, a solar yard.
The officer in charge of the yard.
A solar yard, any shortage of officers.
Where he I will ask him to go and join because he
who would ask him
without doing a work.
Me, he's my only.
So when your oddlies would leave their oddly duties to go and perform some other task, you would be the one to decide that. Is that not the case?
Oddly, anja bejo be katika katembro kabati oddly wanaware makandi au majo be kambrok bake au senem furmano ne yonya katenbe mujo kan uba.
Yes, if a request is sent to me, I would ask him to go.
Would your orderly have the authority to leave and go and perform other duties without your authorization?
That orderly pop na baj sembe man beka katembroka banaware makandi au matko ammi at orderly oli majo bejo be kambrok bake na baj sembe akilia bare
munire tate kurikas ya makone kuba shortage of officers nena jaw. I made it clear.
I've made it clear here that whenever a request is sent to me that they had shortage in men, I would ask him to go.
So what I want to establish is you are the person with the sole authority to move an orderly from your service to go and perform some other duty.
Nana yona mbeke isentate. Nana batiko au kwe tu dikanya nakia kom. Am odlo am dikanya nakia. Au ngol semba yida au mambu pure no dikanya nakia mono na ja kambrok bake.
Yes. Kurukesia makon kusola sola. Nene ajo?
Yes, upon request.
Thank you very much.
Nana Baraka, David.
And in 2011, Baba Job was admitted in hospital, wasn't he?
Nani nya immediately 2011. Baba Job no koba finte no de l'hôpital.
So many times?
Yes, in fact, so many times.
And on the last occasion before he died, he was admitted in hospital.
But hani benja funaka falla bang bala obe ket. O mdu di l'hôpital mana finte.
Ade. Na admit several times e jawna leñu.
Ani hani funaka falla bang bala obe ket.
Ani rego mo follow majam.
I am saying that Baba Job had been admitted several times. He would be admitted, discharged, admitted again, discharged several times.
Ultimately, he died at the hospital. And when he was admitted to the hospital, he had to be guarded by a prison officer, correct? Yes. And in the prison, your officers are divided into categories, correct?
Bando prisonnier, ko officer Colley ko ba baje ni mom di place e butoy mom.
Some performed orderly duties, correct?
Kaku broka be orderly ko kanewi.
Correct?
Mo.
Yes,
some performed escort duties.
Bukako
correct?
Bukukango kulunya.
General duties. We call it general duties.
Some performed escort duties, correct?
Kaku escort duties ko kanewi kodi.
Yes, all is on general duties.
All right. And some would remain in the yard to guard and deal with the prisoners, correct?
Yes.
And for each day you have a duty roster.
Roster per week, not daily.
The roster is drafted weekly and not daily.
And you apply the roster. You applied what is in the roster for that particular week, correct?
No, duties your junior officer correspondent who prepare names of prisoners and rock.
Junior officers are responsible for drafting the roster and also assigning prison officers where they should be.
And when Baba Job was in hospital, he was assigned an officer who would sit here and guard, correct?
Baba Job lopitane ko ba safare ko ba bonye officer aware ma poyo dori lopitane mojo meno
mo wara jawko panje kan ma ajibe ke gado.
That is how it's supposed to be. If not, who would be there too?
And if the guards were to be changed, you would know about it.
Nya kanya pop ko be falling anaware ma poyo do agada ware ma poyo do ware no manji dum
roster ko kuma nyumendi ba offer manje ba ta offer ana po afum ba ko replace.
They go by the roster. They would know who would be on off duties and who would not. So if one is on off duties, they know who should replace.
Okay, but if they are to completely change the roster, can they do it without you?
Nya buko kumanja be ka falling roster ifangyo ngolongolen ko kan ko falling yo aw ba manjut.
Of course.
Yes, they can. Of course.
Ko broko boli.
How?
Their work.
Buma.
Yene broko boli because ku need ya ni mi reng tate. Ku need ya officer.
Like I said
okay, John B. Umala Hutate, Ajawa assisti.
When they are short of men and they need men, I will usually say, okay, before my orderly will be sitting here uselessly, go and assist them.
And did you do that when Baba Job was in hospital?
Baba Job monu kameno na afinto mini lopitane.
Yes, they change, they do changes.
Yes, they usually do some changes.
And did you instruct your orderly to go and guard Baba Job at the hospital?
But I made it very clear. The next person goes.
I made it very clear here. Whenever an officer goes on off duties, then the next person takes over.
Did you instruct your orderly to go and guard Baba Job while he was in hospital?
We instruct him when we instruct him when
what I instructed was
officer Kunidia and officer
where officers need another officer
gap
where they have a gap
and a senior officer majam a guard
then I would ask them to use the senior officer to go and conduct the guard.
Because sometimes we having escape at the hospital.
Because sometimes we have escape at the hospital.
David, you are changing your testimony.
No, but it's the same.
But listen, you said where there is a gap, you would instruct your orderly
Yes.
to go. On this particular occasion, did you instruct your orderly to go and guard Baba Job?
Of course.
Good.
We need senior officers to be there.
Thank you very much. And you know very well that guarding a prisoner at the hospital is not the role of your orderly.
Colley is an officer. Colley is an officer. Anywhere you can be taken.
Abdullah Colley.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. So you know I know you. Guarding a prisoner at the hospital is not the duty of an orderly.
To me,
a prisoner di l'opitane dana mana fintwe kantu borok bati a orderly.
But to me, and it trust majaro arogro pajo. Whether you are an orderly or whoever you are.
To me, whosoever I trusted to go and do a job or perform the duties would go, whether you are an orderly or not.
So
because you are a prison officer.
Because you are a prison officer.
So you trusted Lamin Sane.
Your
orderly.
Because of the position he held.
Yes, because the position he held.
And not only that, because you worked very closely with him.
An oddly, he would work.
You were close.
Close, only for he be close to it because for one
must be very close to your orderly because you would call him and be sending him to do some errands.
Exactly. So you trusted him. He was close to you. So you sent him to guard Baba Job.
Nane elofe and love me. The king in a canoe know me. He come and move bonyo mambaja aja poi Baba Job the number of finte lopetane.
Yes.
And it was not his job to be going to guard a prisoner at the hospital. His job was to guard you.
Mambaja a poi a prisoner na man me na finte lopetane. Broka bola boba me au e poi au mambutanka.
No, he's there to guard me. He's just there as an orderly.
As your personal assistant, providing both security and other services.
When I come to Mile 2, I don't need security.
But
I go of my own.
But when you leave
follow me.
When you leave Mile 2, you don't need security.
I don't go with, they all stay. I go alone. I even drive myself to go home.
All right. So on this particular occasion, you sent him to Mile 2 prison, you sent him to RVTH to guard Baba Job. It was not his job. You sent him there only because you trusted him. Is that not the case?
Very clear.
I have said it here. Very clear.
Officer, and you trust him?
Officer, I trust.
I
will assign you to do a job.
And his job that you assigned him was to be at the hospital at night, and when the junglers come, he leaves them to go and kill Baba Job. That's the job you gave him. Na wuni burunga mbikumolen ku jow man ku sof Baba Job ku bujodo ni lopitane aw yonu bonyo mi
nana aragoyo
nane nkonone kayini na kanu yino baji mi di sane mo kam nu bonyo
mo rege mante akila reg sane nana tenrego fo.
Was it Sane that said this?
I am putting it to you that that is what you did.
Nane o kayiseni comme manu reg none aw sane aw nu yino no yini mo kam nu bonyo Mamaja Poi.
You told
Maja
him.
Poi. Maja Poi Baba Ju.
Komang aloya asanken.
No, do money jabe nya no.
Abano.
I say go ahead.
I am telling you that is what you did.
Nane okay sinimante ko. Ujuku jamu bon sani.
You told him to allow the junglers to come in and kill Baba Job.
Aw basen ro furma mate ko ajo bebo fukara e kapoya ke Baba Job bar ko jongula kurillo ja aw wombu bu nga mambe ku jow ko ngolen ku buj Baba Job dan tanam mana finte.
Na re go fo.
Nane okay sini.
David, stop pretending. You heard me. You know what I'm saying.
What I'm saying.
You asked your orderly to stay away so that the junglers can come in and kill Baba Job.
Where do I say that? Was it Sane that told you this?
It does not matter who told me.
No. But
that is what you did.
Very concerned. Because
that is what you did.
Order. Because
Sane must have informed you who gave him the order. But then you just woke up and said this was what happened. Who told you that?
You gave him that order, didn't you?
I never gave him that order. The order I gave him was for him to go and perform his duties as a guard.
But he was not a guard.
But I can't a guard.
He was your orderly.
I was a guard before.
I was
a guard.
You removed the guard because you did not trust him. You sent in your orderly because you could trust him. You did not think that he would tell on you. You did not think that he will confess that you ordered him to give way for the junglers to come in and kill Baba Job.
No, but what I'm saying, how can I do that?
Well,
how can I do that?
Okay, listen to this statement. Listen to this statement.
Yes, I'm listening.
On the fateful day, I was briefed by Director General David Colley that I should report to the hospital on duty through a telephone conversation, knowing that it was only Baba Kajali Job who was admitted. This doubted me very well, putting into consideration my role as an orderly. I felt that this was Shift's job. This keeps lingering in my mind. And I was having different thoughts as to why me.
Well,
you gave the answer, you trusted him. That is why you chose him.
Of course.
Good. And then he went on to, listen, yes, then he went on to say, I graciously left for the hospital and there I found 2 prison officers. One of them, Inspector Ismaila. And I took over from him, solely giving me more guesswork. You sent him there alone to be the sole guard for Baba Job. And he went on to say, as if I am being sacrificed by DG Colley for Baba Job to escape from me. That is what he thought. That is what he thought. But he did not know you had a much more sinister plan. And this is what happened. He says, I was with Baba Job in his private block.
private block.
Up to around 11 p.m.
11 p.m.
After the final checkup of the doctor, he told me there are mosquitoes in the room and would want to spray the room. I sprayed with him and went out for a while. Around midnight, we went inside and Baba went to his bed and covered himself.
Watati 12 yefukarai baba na lambido kale de dana finto mi la leola ma finto banda fimur mi ni leola.
Not long, my phone rang. I received the call. But it wasn't clear. So I decided to go out. And I noticed it was David Colley's voice, asking me to let those coming for Baba Job to get into the room. And that time of the night, this overlapped with my encounter with the group, almost 7 men. And they asked, where is he? I told them he is sleeping. And amongst the men, I recognized one Fuller man by the name Oya. He lived with us at Hamza Barracks. They all went in except one person who was there monitoring me. After some time, they left. And I went into the room and noticed the position of Baba was changed. And I found him tilted flat on his back, which was a different position from his previous position before the coming of these people. I was there waiting till in the morning when the doctor came. Knowing what had happened the previous night. I was inquisitive to hear from the doctor. I asked what happened. But he did not utter a word to me. He was taken to the mortuary. And I went back to the prison where I informed the operation commander so that Baba passed away, though I didn't disclose to anyone what I saw. As for the DG David Colley, up to this day and time, he has not uttered or mentioned this issue to me. He pretends as if nothing happened. And on top of all this, he was as cruel like an animal towards me. That is what you did, David Colley.
This is what he said.
That was what he said.
Mr. Chair.
Council, just for the record, whose statement was that? I don't think I heard it at the beginning. And what's the date?
I will come to that. This is the statement of your Audley Lamin Sane, the person you sent to RVTH.
Nane kurima kana karanya tu kurima kana oreg anano reg o no film o no bonmi be RVTH Lamin Sane
to stand aside and allowed the junglers to kill Baba Jobe.
Mambaja jum man kana kapoy na ndio bar bu ko kurilo ja na woni burunga man ku jo ku ngolen ku buj Baba Jobe.
You never thought he would say a word.
Bar musutu mira mante ko pala.
You are a murderer, David Colley.
Nane David Colley awa buja.
You participated in the killing of Baba Jobe.
None of manji buj Baba Jobe.
As to what you've said. As to what you said and as to what your thoughts are.
Yes, I
have answered. I said as per your
thoughts.
Are you going to allow me to talk?
That orderly had no business being at RVTH at 11 o'clock at night.
Nana odile Lamin Sane but haji bejo be kan broka bola babu RVH what at 11 fokarai broka bola bu sento
according to a shift a shift or you going by the shift night they go at that time.
Night would report that time.
He is an Audley, or he was an Audley, and had no business being at RVTH at night.
Nani broka bola Audley bola Audley la kenen kan nani kaisini matiko.
You cannot dispute that he was present when Baba Jobe was killed. Can you dispute that?
No, I'm not saying that. Actually, baragera bola.
Okay.
Yematut.
Nani matetungo nulati matiko kam nangola kome buje Baba Jobe amatut. Al obaleto.
Or Lamin Rege. You cannot dispute that Lamin Sane was at RVTH guarding Baba Jobe when he was killed.
Nane mante pungo nulat pungo nu balang matiko Lamin Sane funaka nankubuju mi Baba Jobe o ay lebo kapoya fukarai amatut funaka fakilia.
You cannot dispute that, can you?
Nane pungo nu balang.
I would not, because he was the one that was sent there to be the guard.
And you are the one who sent him there.
Au fangu bon mi Lamin Sane mambaja apoy Baba Jobe fukara fakilia.
But ni trust.
But that's what I'm saying, that I trusted him.
Yes, you trusted him because you believed that he would not tell this story against you.
No, nane.
That's why you selected him. That is why you removed the guard who was on duty.
Na no jukuja mu upon Lamin Sane be mambaja poi Baba Jobe di lopitane parce que fiu makano ubajimi di o parce que umusuto ulla ko mu wono matiko Lamin Sane funa fang fo bil mala ko ma reg matiko inge David reg makema moka minu bonyo ma puren agada la ko mu do me gade funa ka fakilia mu o ajunto
nana apreno mai
nane
gada ala kurum
ane Lamin Sane na rindo lopitane oba purene agada la kutome agado ba je man o a replace agado
boni regret nene roster is prepared by the junior officers there.
But like I said, the roster is always prepared by the junior officers.
But Lamin Jala Belopta, I know of it.
But Lamin going to the hospital, I know about it.
No, you did not only know of it, David. Don't try to minimize it. You ordered him to go there.
Yes, but again, I know, because when you ordered it, you know that he's going.
Exactly, and you have no business. You have no business ordering anybody to go guard duties at hospital unless it is for special needs, on special occasions. That is true, isn't it? And this was a special occasion. It was a special operation.
As to what you say. What I asked him to do was to go and guard.
Because the trust that I have in him.
Because the trust I had in him.
That is precisely the point.
I perform to that.
Now, if he do not perform, And he did not inform me.
Other senior officers.
Then he goes to other senior officers and tells me, why didn't he inform me? Because I was the one that sent him there.
You sent him there for a purpose.
Purpose is to guard.
The purpose was to guard.
Baba already had a guard. You sent somebody you trusted. That is true, isn't it? You sent somebody you trusted.
Yes.
And
because no more again, trusted him to be there.
Yes.
Because God.
Yes, you just hear me out. Just hear me out. It was important for you to send someone you trusted. Is that not the case?
That is what I'm saying. When they requested for an officer, I asked him to go.
Okay, but 2 days before, they needed an officer. You did not see the need to remove your guard, your orderly, to send him there, did you?
Nane bala kuna kugaba bala funa kafakilia kusola agad bare au bujutu sola ujuko tumate ko sola mambungar ananuma munuyino yinin mboj ka film di o mambaja aja poi funa kafakilia.
But very clear.
I have said it very clear here.
Trust I had
on him. Was the reason why I sent him to go.
You trusted that he would keep his mouth shut.
That is left to him, because what I sent him to do was to conduct guard.
You trusted that, as directed, he would step aside and allowed the junglers to come in and finish Baba Job.
As to what he said, because I never sent him to do that.
Well, you never sent him to do that.
We supposed to come to the prison,
I did not,
to the hospital.
I did not ask him to let anybody.
David, you would not accept that you were complicit to murder. You would never accept that.
No, but the thing only accept it.
But that is clearly what you did. Oya confessed that it was him and other junglers who murdered Baba Job. Just exactly what the witness said.
That is what I'm saying.
When I
was informed that Baba Job has passed on
by the nursing officer,
not interested in what you did after Baba Job has died. What we are interested in is what you did before Baba Job was killed. And let's focus on that.
No, we reckon when me officer ni bonyu biabo.
Nane broka ban kami confirma fanu semi bala baba be let.
Officer ni bonyu magad.
I only sent an officer to conduct the guards.
And you asked him to step aside.
Nya e guard anu rego mi no son abuko ko bija be buje baba job na anges mamba
you step aside you
I never asked him to step aside.
What did you ask him?
Kama wonu bonyo.
And on the second call?
Yeah, wanu call me.
We call. I didn't call.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair.
You call.
I think.
I did not call. Why should I call?
I think the evidence is here, and the commission would make up its findings on this particular issue.
Well, I think
I have no further questions for the witness. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Council. And just procedural. just a procedural point for you. That statement is going to be submitted as an exhibit.
Yes, I was going to wait for the questioning to finish, but may I ask for permission to exhibit it?
Please,
It should be
go ahead.
exhibit 140. Exhibit 140, if that is accepted, Mr.
The request is absolutely accepted.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Thank you.
And commissioners, if you have any questions, please so indicate. But before that, Mr. Colley, can you just confirm that you were Director General during the month of November 2014?
Nani nya balama asen ku commissioner man ko kenyi on compte me kengoli obe munda kenyi nani mante aw David aw la ko mi Director General di fulenga fang kurage mi November 2014.
Yes.
When the Human Rights Commission of the Council of the United Nations in Geneva sent a special rapporteur on torture and summary executions, who was it who gave orders to deny them access to the security wing?
Nani wana mambe kenyi emi buku kan kurage human right nang ku pullo mi babu Geneva be bil be deru prison pour mi ku joko ku e baje mi ku prison ak e buje yoli e tekewli e kane wonja kuta ay kam mi ana semmi furma famante ko le data le kuno kembe do mambe ko ngol ko kambra ka bole ayma security win
The ministry. The ministry just allowed them to come in, and we accepted them.
No, not just accepting them. I said, who denied them access to the security wing until they had to cut short their visit?
Nane ay ma balang mi buko e wonoli mame ko jobe deru security win. Comme wanko bil mi ko security ko win ko mange be jo me ko manji wakani do mi etake ye jakuta e buje bukanak abaje mi do waka ay ma balang me jaay e wonoli mambe ko wujbe do
ko team Kujalo with the other agencies in the under the government. Kajala Bureau, ministry, they are involved.
They came as a team with
yes,
other
they came as a team.
Agencies, and the ministry were involved.
So,
so they were given where they could stop.
Mr. Chair.
Yeah, please. Go.
Yes, my apologies. I just omitted one point, and kindly indulge me to just deal with it.
Please,
David,
proceed.
your administration of the prison was the worst administration in the history of the Gambia Prison Service. Would you accept that?
Nane aw erunge yati place yu diru prison. Ye kami place no manje me famne jakatu diru Gambia.
As to what you say,
you kept the prisons in a horrible state.
Nane aw no mara prison di ko mara kak sangariye.
Is that not the case?
Antumo.
Confinement is a place where they keep prisoners. So, a building actually you don't talk here.
I found that building there.
But so horrible was the place that it shocked the new government when they visited the prisons.
Ane mokami confinement you. Ni sangari fang hani mansakunda we yankula we ku fang ku wolo nan ku bi mu kuno kembedo be juk nan ku kulem bakanak.
I am not referring to confinement. I am referring to the entire prison. It was, you kept it in such a horrible condition that it shocked new government, when officials of the new government, when they visited.
That
is true, isn't it?
Officer Colley kujo bejo bejuke bu eno midono ko fan ko wollo fa man do sangare meno kantumo
ande condition man de ka sangare ko
do tout comme
do tout nyare go ciego man de condition man de ka sangare ko.
Was it the conditions of the prisons or was it the hardship?
I don't understand. What is the...
He said we should ask you the question as to what do you mean? Do you mean the conditions of the prisons or the hardship?
Both. The conditions of the prisons and the hardships. The hardship was produced by the conditions.
Manumara meno mo kami do kolia nya tu man kolia meno di man lakom kamara ka sangara momu mo na merege
prison in Yechiltio.
I do not own the prisons.
It's a government.
The government owns it.
We are talking about
request funds for renovation.
If you request,
nomba kasanke nak follow on lakom buroka bedo matiko
if you request funds for renovation,
but to no avail.
And the funds are not given.
David, it is true. You did what Jame wanted you to do.
David.
Keep the prisons in such a horrible state that it would be the 5-star hotel he wants to put whosoever was opposed to him. That is what you did for Jame.
David. Awun ukan kaman miyaje mamang meno. Mukan prison office and prison kolia sangare ka sangare kanu manje o pananga anosana anyoso me anosana mangto me ngaro na kandu mana kila tora ko mana mangmeno kantumo
no.
Isn't that the reason why you were sacked? Is that not the reason why you were sacked on 23 February 2017?
Ane kandu mo kami man ya jama kesori manko kesori di prison 2017.
Sinamo di mana sanke nyade.
That has nothing to do with what you are just saying.
Okay, I would read out a letter from Personnel Management Office dated 24 February 2017 in confidence and addressed to David Colley, Director General Gambia Prison Service. And I would send you the document and ask you whether you have seen it before.
Ane panakarangi wanko safemi di mi ubroka bolu ku officer ban panayisi letare po ma po jukor muy settlement.
But first, would you confirm that this is actually your personnel file, your file as Director General? Go through it, browse it. This is your personal file.
Nane uyu mante pu settlement ko file yo lan ko seni mi parce que awaroka ti man sakunda yan ko seni mi.
This is your personal file.
You mind my own copy? For the department?
I have my own copy. The one you are giving me now is for the department.
That's right, but you would accept that this is your personal file.
Personal file for the department?
Yes.
Yes.
Good. And that letter is your termination letter?
Yes.
And can you read what it says? Read the body of the document. Or bring it, I will read it, and I will read it quickly. Just give it, send it over, I'll read it. Thank you. And it says, following a visit to the Mile 2 Central Prison and the discovery of the horrible prison conditions, which amounts to gross negligence of duties on your part. This is to inform you that in line with Section 167A of the Constitution, His Excellency the President has decided to terminate your services with the Gambia government with effect from February 23rd, 2017. That's what it says, isn't it?
Yeah, this is what it said.
That is the letter you also received.
Yes, I have.
So you were terminated because of negligence of duty, correct? That is what they say.
Parce que aw broka buya aw banyaka se dir officer yo eli broka manoto ware mo ujo utebo eno aw banyaka se tebo man ware mo kambo meno.
That is what they wrote.
Thank you very much.
But what I'm saying is that it should be the government's responsibility to renovate. And we had been writing to the minister.
David, you said you did not write to the minister. You would go there and discuss.
It's a different thing.
Okay. Thank you very much, David.
Okay.
I have ended my questioning. And Mr. Chair, I would ask that this letter be exhibited. It should be exhibit 141. Thank you.
That request is granted, but before you put the file away, since it's his personal file, when he was first recruited as an officer in the prison service, does the file indicate from that moment, perhaps, that he was a graduate from a grade 9?
Mr. Chair, it's a certificate is conspicuously missing from the personal file, but I just did not want to bring up that issue again. But there is no certificate in the personal file, and it's got documents as late as I have seen early 90s to late 90s. In fact, from 1976. It's got documents from 1976, not a single document showing his certificates. By the way, do you have a certificate?
Of what?
Certificate and yet grade 9.
Certificate yet what?
At class and get grade 9.
It's my personal file. It's in Dembo.
Yes, I have it in my house.
Do you have a certificate?
Of course.
Yes,
From which school?
From
which school? Buyam what?
Secondary school.
Okay. Grade 9 certificate?
In those days, it's Form 4.
Exactly.
Yes.
Okay, can you bring it to the commission? It's not in your personal file. Can you bring it tomorrow morning?
Tomorrow morning, yes, I can bring it.
Okay, thank you very much. So, Mr. Chair, I'll just put in the whole personal file.
Yes.
The witness has identified it as his, so it should be Exhibit 140.
Granted. Thank you very much. Commissioners, if you have any questions, Deputy Chair, you have the floor.
140.
Thank you, Chair. Thank you, Mr. Colley. I think this is a historic occasion for the prisons because the prisons is 100 years old this year. They were built in 1920. That makes them 100 years old today. So the fact that we are holding this hearing right now is really historic.
Uru pankantarik de ye prison parce que ujike jat kankang simit keme san prison na kabina prison ko masem buraka nya jat kankan nang ku manje o tariki ati prison de.
My questions are really related to the conditions of service of prison officers.
Nani o onamambe kengi yomi buraka bati prison service. Prison officers broka boli mambo me jaeno.
The recruitment scheme.
Mankore mkungar bukona kunkulak rumbe kuliki broka ngole ko kam broka bakilia.
From various testimonies, some went through a 5-month training program, others went through a 9-month training program, and another set went through an 11-month training program.
Comme bukana kusemisidi yulдери namut ka kone ko kulen kono foto ko kani trainee eti recruit ka kone kunyendia kon ka kone foto ko bakir nya namut.
Then how do you determine who should do 5 months, who should do 9 months, or who should do 11 months?
Nana nya bunu utombenge mi buku tu ay maware makan kulen kono foto ay maware makan kulen foto ko baki ay maware makan kulen kunyen di fakon trainee.
No jeje di ena certificate soli di application soli.
We go by their certificates and applications.
You are very bright.
When we know you are one of the bright,
we attach to another course.
We attach you to another course.
Yes. 6 months, 9 months.
Those are the reasons why some would train for 6 months and others 9 months.
But officially, 6 months.
But officially, they should all train for 6 months.
So you have an official curriculum and an unofficial curriculum?
No. Come again, Deputy?
They have a curriculum that is official. He says the training program is officially for 6 months. So there is an official training program and an unofficial training program.
Ane kamankan nan jibat training manjinen meno maware me kan kom mambroka bolu busenumi di pop jimba pan man broka bolu busentumi.
Yes.
The other question is it normal for a person to be recruited into the prison service without an appointment letter?
Nane ega buntene mante ware kammo engar ano munu jolli ko broka bati prison ban angal ku sento letter mati ko mansa kunna ko ngaro nga broka be prison.
You earlier the system in the prison.
That is not in the prison system.
Manpower.
We have the manpower.
We advertise.
We would advertise over the radios.
Interest.
Those that are interested would come apply.
Then, if they are blessed to be selected,
if they are selected,
and they join the system,
then they will join the system.
And that's how I was enrolled.
Even when I was recruited into the services, this was the same way I was enrolled.
But we've received testimony that an officer was recruited without an appointment letter. Was dismissed without a termination letter.
Oli numba jisidi dan anabila si asensidi olo dere matiko officer prison officer bannan ko ngaro mi ko sento letter ya pulo man sakuna matiko ko ngaro ngabroka beti prison di pona ko lanka kesora ko la ko sento letter be kay sinoko man sakuna ko kesor kasero di broka beti prison.
This procedure that is there.
That is what I'm saying. These were the procedures that are there.
And we write a letter to the ministry.
Where
we write to the ministry he is enlisted.
Where an officer is dismissed, we write to the ministry informing him same. And also where we enrolled officers for recruitment, we would also write to the ministry and inform them of same.
It's not very clear, your response to me.
Nane, komi ilanyi senka mojam, nane. Baba anabile be dere de commissioner a prison officer ma sen cd yola nani o kam nan ko ko me ngarola brokap man sa kunana la ko me ngarola brokap pour ma kana prison officer ku sento le letter be kay sino mati ko letter yo e o nu ngada nga brokap yo pop na jo mente ko ma be ka kesoro ku sento le letter be kay sen ko o li man sa kunda o lo ma ka kesori mati ko nya ko kesori brokap be prisoner to rok nana bajur si letter sakili asiga ba ku sento
that is what I'm saying. He would not have it, but that was not the procedure. That is what I in fact found.
My successors.
Even my successors.
Well, this is it's just normal behavior for a human being to be curious. So you hear shouts and cries at the back of your office and you're not even curious enough to stand up and find out what is happening?
Kanya korake bukan nak bilang ke bati officer bare man kami ahande bandingo janja wafo ko nam mi mom panu wi to mon ko mi jeji ke jemelo kama wa mo ba bare awu kantumo
on yire grebe ingeni ajabre ni baje.
But like I said, I had a visitor.
And
I was attending to him.
So officers come.
So the officers there,
if
they are ready with whatever they're doing, they will give me a report. So I need not to go there. Because if I would go there, the visitor would intimate to follow me up there.
O panane ka opulo.
Or he will ask me questions as to what must have been the reasons.
You can't area.
And that was not his area.
Okay, thank you.
Nana Baraka.
Thank you. Any commissioners on the left? None? Okay. Imam C, you have the floor, and then I'll come. Imam C, you have the floor, please.
David, jërëjëf.
Nani David Baraka.
Thank you, sir.
Ndey li ma gën a jaakal mooy jabari Baba Jobe bi li nga ko def moom ak rakkam bi.
Nani o wajahali yomi wemi. Ase ka Baba Jobe wanu kano mi o kora Baba Jobe tiyo.
Seen yaakaar bi ñu amoon ci yow.
Yaakaaran ko baj mi di aw.
la defaral lu ne.
Mbungol lu kani wan ko mammi.
Am ci yow yaakaar ndik jëkkëram.
Yaakaaran ko baj mi na hiku kani wano sa wanu mammi. Pour atawol wala ati.
Kendeke yow sa xelaat yóbbu mooy li nga ko mujjee def.
Au kama au suru Rosia so sommi wanu labang mo kano au kami suru Rosia.
Loolu loo xelaat ci loolu.
Nya bu bunu jukore mom.
Nane bu nane fula nane ka sanke mande kolof. Can you repeat?
He's asking whether the commissioner was speaking in Fula language or in Wolof.
Nane. Wajahal yomi. Nyaw jante non de.
Parce que yamu clair mo kan no chew mati Fula na sanke man ko Wolof.
Yo ku fule ku Wolof na sanke nane.
Wolof ci Wolof la wax muñal ma waxaat ko.
Okay.
Nyaw
rek ko ñaw rek ko.
Mané la luma gëna metti man luma gëna jaaxal moy
nane wajahal yomi wa famanu rio o yomi
jabari Baba Jobe bi
Baba Jobe aseko wala
ak rakam bi Ibrahima Jobe
di Ibrahima Baba Jobe tiyo an ko rege mi Ibrahima Jobe
yaakar yi ñu amoon ci yow
man nane ku baji yaakar di aw fan
de la indi lu ne
mate ko yaakar kam mina hiku ngali wa fo waf ku seni
ñu ngi lay dukku ak yaakar pour seen jëkkër
ka seni wa fo ka dukku pour mam yaakaran ko baji mi pour atawol an wa akoto
ak Ibrahima magam
Ibrahima kotola Baba Jobe
fekk yow nekk lii mooy sa xelaat
ane yaakaran ko baji mi tout pour mam won ramben o Baba Jobe di ku yolil bare aw wonon rambenti de bare aw wonoro siya so sommi man Baba Jobe ku yele labanya mo kamisi wonoro siya
ak fi nga mujjale Baba Jobe
nane tan jilabam mi aw mi di Baba Jobe
lo xelaat ci loolu
aw ñaawa kamisi wonoro siya man Baba Jobe abil ma laban momu
Oh no. Nane jam elle était andemo Baba Jobe.
When I heard that Baba Jobe had died,
ni call my minister.
I had called my minister.
Okay.
He said okay.
Nana janjam.
I heard it.
Na kucho postmortem.
When postmortem was conducted, before a postmortem autopsy was conducted,
ni call my nursing officer.
I also informed my nursing officer that one Mr. Bakari Waf Kujabi, because he was the one that reported to me. I told him that I want to know why, what was the cause of Baba's death. When Waf went for the postmortem, he returned.
And where's the primary cause of death?
I asked for the primary cause of the death.
And a minister amount.
He said the minister did not allow him to bring it.
Family minister.
Because the family went to the minister. They said their relative is a Muslim and they do not want the postmortem to be conducted on him.
You call the minister.
I called the minister.
Yeah, the minister.
And asked what my officer told me, was it the truth? He said yes.
But the minister ever since Tamumang president Kuchejati family di kujo mako intervene ko solo because kajom I
told the minister, but you should not accept that. Where a prisoner dies, their family members will come to you and ask you for forgiveness, not that postmortem will not be conducted, because something may come out of it tomorrow.
No, in order, last order.
He said, no, I should go by his order, and that was the last order.
So
what could I do?
But
my intentions were to know the root cause of his death.
Thank you. Commissioner Kinte, on the floor.
Good afternoon, David.
David Omba Safiri. Commissioner Kinte,
good afternoon, sir.
I have a few questions for you. In the assignment of Lamin Sane to go and be the sole guard to Baba Job at the RVTH. Was it your operation officer or any of your officers who expressed the need for that special service?
Nani mante kuroka koli kamidomi di aw kamri kuroka borokab di aw ko ku sene furima fumante ko jajar mambi umu ajo sula mambi Lamin Sane ajo ja poy Baba Job fona ka fakilia.
No, in minister sena instruction.
No, the instructions were given to me by the minister.
For me change time to time change officer.
For me to change guards from time to time. Because sometimes they would slip off and the prisoners would escape. That was why he asked me to do the changes. But he warned me to send someone that I trusted. That was the reason I sent Sane.
So it means you sent Sane directly upon the order of the Minister of Interior.
Yes, that was true.
Yes, the interesting thing is we remember one of the witnesses here said a prisoner escaped while they were 2 in number. And in this case also, Baba Job, there were 2 people guarding Baba Job. What was wrong in using a second person to Sane so that there will be 2 instead of 1 for more assurance?
The officers controlling the shift.
That should have been the role of the officers controlling the shift. If I send one officer there, they should have seconded him with another officer. They could have sent one there. I am just knowing it now that, in fact, there was one officer.
Was it usual for you? It has never been your role to send people on guard directly. Why didn't you send Lamin Sane through the same route, even though, however it comes, rather than sending him directly and to be a sole guard?
Kanja buku mom ku boje meno bakan ku gaba man ku jo ku poy dire Baba Job wala anosan ando mana finte buku moko kane meno ane bar aw uru ujuk nan nak me bonyeti Lamin Sane wakane ngartu Lamin Sane ma jo bedi ku officer ka bonyem buka ku gaba bar aw nu bonyu Lamin Sane o kebo pat mo a jo be ka jike poy Baba dire fna ka fakili
nani bonyum Baba Job ne na jo be sorry not Baba Job Sane ne na jo be di ka control shifte.
I asked Sane to go to those that would control the shifts. For them to detail him to the hospital. And they knew that he went there. But Sane do not complain that I do not see anybody that should be second to me.
My other question is, Lamin was supposed to be there for 2 or more reasons, not one.
Nane eke for forfeit. Lamin aware waren al ajobe bo kusigaba wala sawuje tofa. What can't yakun?
That is what I've said. Normally, they should be in twos. So when I sent Lamin to the yard so that he is a senior man and he should be seconded by a junior man, but instead they allowed him to go alone.
No, you have misunderstood the question. The question is, the purpose is for a guard to be with a prisoner 2 or more, and not only one reason.
Nane brokabata prisoner pumambaja apoy wara kan kusigaba warante kan wa fokon kep.
It is both for the security of the prisoner, one.
You can follow. A prisoner mambatanka.
And also as a means of ensuring that the prisoner doesn't escape.
The Pope, Egapuntene, Kata Mambajo, Mambo, Akatamatic, now a prisoner, an amere poet, Takmapak.
Yes, Baba did not escape.
Nanaman Baba, a pakut.
Well, he was not secure and he was not protected.
Anybody a tank out? Paske ana poet or mambe atanka?
If your most trusted Ed Ade was the one who went to guard Baba.
And I'll come out in a Kia, Kokom Akunumu, Ajo Manaja Poi Baba.
And coincidentally, that was the very night that Baba died.
Bandijo kan Funakafakilia for Baba kept me for Karaf.
And according to his statement, until this day, you have never mentioned anything about Baba. We are too interested to know how why it became a coincidence that Baba died on the day that you assigned your most trusted person to guard him.
Nane ban opo manaregminane kabinang kuwe bajomi hanibe jat. Au David mustu wonko berego au kama kuwe wibune jormeno. Ban au kafima kano bajimi di o. Ko kami mu bonyo mambajo bedere loptane ma poi Baba job funaka fakilia de fukarai. Banang kuye jo meke kan mom au musutu hanibe jat musutu wonko berego ma wakani mbi urungolen kanor mom.
Nam urubajam.
Ina na ufangi wara mu baj so lai be ken anano fiu.
Nyako mi jabi. Lemo. Okay.
Continue.
Allow me to respond.
Nani Sana Jombedi main yard.
When Sane went to the main yard,
escorting and the Baba Job,
for him to be detailed to the hospital for Baba Job security.
Okay, now incident Bajom.
And when the incident happened,
in Yabonyom,
I was the one that sent him.
Actually, I want to
he should have come back.
Despite the medical attendance,
despite the medical attendees also had informed me.
Actually, boss and service.
He should have also come to me and report. But he never did.
But was it also
that should come and inform me?
Was it also not your responsibility to find out why this happened in the hands of the most trusted person you entrusted some responsibility? Was it not your responsibility?
Can't brokabia. Come ananuman me au onu famanu fiume. Onu nubonyo mambaja kambroka boli. Bana rimbo mi urudio bajo. Au warante kan haja yole mujo kengo. Kama wakane unuman kan wakane fango biltu. Bere ko mome di mome kane. Wakane kanto haja yole.
Wakanka haja imbo. Because na jama I was shocked.
When I heard about the news, I was shocked.
That
was why I made so.
I informed the minister.
I informed the minister.
And the medical officer.
And the medical officer.
That the cause of his primary cause of death,
that the cause of his death should be ascertained.
And you didn't find the need that you first have to get from your trusted ade what went wrong before you report to anyone else, so that you are well informed.
Information could you program.
When the information reached my desk,
I was concentrating the minister to know about this.
I was concentrating on the minister.
And
so
the medical officer who came to report me, that's Bakar Wafujabi.
And the medical officer that came to
Ross now to make sure post-mortem have to be taking place.
I sent him to the hospital and asked that he should insist
when it comes to the son, when
it comes to Sane, he should have been that sensible to come back to me and say this was what happened. But because I was very confused during that time.
And I was emphasizing the minister.
And I had also emphasized to the minister
that post-mortem to be carried out.
That post-mortem must be conducted.
To save us.
My suggestion is you were only pretending. Yeah. You weren't serious about that, and you were fortunate that you got that. That the family said we don't want any post-mortem. I will move to my other question, please.
Okay.
You said you have been informed a number of times that junglers come in there and bring in detainees and take them out. Yes. Did you say that?
Yes, it's because it's happening there.
And you told us that you cannot even tell where the junglers, their uniform, because it's not written. And we have not seen other soldiers, we've not seen presidential guard written on their back or whatever. So junglers cannot be any exception or any special thing. But the fact is, if people are coming into the prison that you man, at night, late night, at odd hours, and picking people or bringing them in, you are not even interested in trying to know their identity. How ridiculous is that?
Parce que mante ku senti sin fanga sole man ko safere mate ko ku jongula nana no jikere ku president gad ko safere de sin fanga sole man be ko mbu man mate ko umu president gad na kanem yo ko safenya di ka eni fanga sin fanga sola nane bare aw comme manawra gnya mom ka aw mustu manji kanti jaxali dane kolini de
kolen ko be nyifo because nyifo e manju ko ne jongula ko ne security agents from anywhere. Would you mind they are security because they are well armed?
I do not know these were the junglers. All I know is they were well armed. So if I want to refer to them as junglers, and I am asked a question, who told you these were junglers?
Because you go into because
I do not want to go into speculations where questions are asked, I cannot answer.
They are security officers.
What I know is they are security officers.
My other question is, do you have any special relationship with Lamin Sow? Because Lamin Sow mentioned in his statement that even though he wasn't your orderly, 90 out of 100, he was all the time with you. What was so special between you and Lamin Sow?
Nane, wana mambeke ngi po yemi kuyeyoli au midi Lamin Job. Digantayolu bu
Lamin Sow.
Lamin Sow, sorry. Lamin Sow. Nane kuyeyolu bu enomeno parce que Lamin Sow na regdir nane hani kane tonya o kante akanti odli olide. Na bare jikeja 90%. Au kuo no sole mana akanio au ebonyo.
Kila comme operation officer.
Ana nyawisi no kama au digante au Lamin Jobu. Wa wonto no manjimi Lamin Sow sorry. Wa wonto no manjimi special weki au na ubonyo wato watina na usole.
Yes, I'm comme operation officer.
Yes, because he was the operation officer, and the trust I had on him.
So, Abijama, a hard-working officer.
And he becomes a hard-working officer.
And then I'll be very pleased to be for him to be close to me.
My last question is, the prison farms, I believe, is meant to supplement the food quality, quantity and quality of the prison services.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah.
And labangi kengi matikalaka kati prisons. Na ine juku ya prison e batikalaka. Pour mbingole rambe no free afati ku prison ak. Wafo afkuroke do de kalaka.
Yes.
Okay. You told us that the farm was in Site 1, which is in Banjulunding.
Yes.
And regularly, family kalaka ko bankomi we mi kapanake Banjulunding.
And you are way down in Yundum.
Au sini elupea banukin mi aufanyi Yundum.
If it was meant for the prisons, why would it go towards the south instead of the north to the prison center?
Nane kanya kalaka kuku banko jume kome be
produce
be de kasoe. Waka ne kalaka kunya kombo kapana kuku kan ban awelupe yomi kula ko kapana ban prison fango yomi.
Because your home is located on the south of the farm and the prison is located on the north of the farm.
Ban awelupe ya yebi kapana bambala bulo yomi
why to your home and not to the prison?
Prison and the kalaka kulebo de kapana kati prison. Ban prison e babana puremi bom.
Okay. Prison. Farm you follow.
The prison farm.
Canifing Estate.
The first prison farms were at Canifing Estate.
But when it was being occupied,
when that place was occupied,
for resident purpose,
for residential purpose,
your farm where to go?
We don't have another farm.
So I decided
then
to meet my boss, that's Mel Foster.
To meet my boss, Mel Foster.
Because I don't want to be to sit without doing nothing.
Because I do not want to sit without doing nothing.
While I was at the Johnson station officer.
Whilst I was at Johnson prisons as a station officer.
As a station officer there.
As a station officer.
Then he talked to Mel Foster talked to agriculture at Bakau.
Mel Foster consulted.
Excuse me, not the history. I'm an agriculturalist. Okay. That's why I know the locations and everything. That's not my question. My point is, why is the produce not going to the prisons instead to your house when they are not even in the same direction? That's my question.
Yo, nane, unakengi kom takmurego bu kalaka ko bajor meno. Na namambe kengi ingejam tutojak nane muria mankuro kem de kalaka. Waka ne le mujo be prison mare bare ejo be kalaka Colley ban kalaka ban kommi di ban prison mi kantinta kon
prison farm file euro yermam wanu harvest.
At the prisons we have a file for the farm.
Any farm produce,
whatever harvest we have,
we bring it to Mile 2.
We always bring it to Mile 2.
Johnson. The time I was there.
When I was there,
we harvest it.
After the harvest,
then give the quantity or the quality or the quantity harvest to the ministry. As a file for it.
We'll give some harvest, part of the harvest.
Please, David, time is against us. It's not the documentation. It's the material item they produce. You told us here that when they produced, not only from another witness, from yourself, you said the produce was taken to your house. And then you reported to, yes, you said it.
It's taken to Mile 2 headquarters. Then I write to the ministry. Because I don't go to the farm. It's the officers who are going to the farm. They harvest and bring it to Mile 2. That's what I mean, but not to my house.
Okay, a repeat of a follow-up on your presentation or your delivery will tell it. Okay. A witness said it was normally taken to your house. I am quoting you yourself that you said it was taken to your house. Then you reported.
I cannot take this thing to my house when I should bring it to headquarters.
Okay.
for all officers to witness.
Has it ever been added to the prison food menu or ration to improve it?
When we harvested at the Unu farm,
yes,
I've got about 86 bags of clean coos. It was sent to the headquarters. By then, I was a junior officer, and then those this thing was sent to a correspondent letter was sent to the ministry. The file is there, where they say to the ministry that this is what we had, but we suggesting that we want to put it as a supplement, cut down government expenditure, and which they accepted it.
And while you were director?
No, when I was not director.
How much did you get and where was it taken? While you were director, which is most recent, how much did you have and where did you take it?
I don't remember. Sometimes the harvest is very poor.
You could remember 86, 10 years or 50, 20, 30 years ago?
Yes, I can remember that because it was my time I was in the field. Yes, but this time these officers, they are responsible, and they come and give me the feedback.
But they said they took it to your place.
Pardon?
They said they took it to your place.
When I say take it to my place, that's taking to mile 2, not to my place.
Your home.
No, I'm saying it's not possible because then if the ministry said that we want to see, you said this is what you get in your produce, we want to see it. I try to go take it to, bring this from my house to the ministry.
Thank you very much.
I cannot do that.
Commissioner Samba, you have the floor, please.
Commissioner Samba, I'm begging you, Pop.
Thank you very much, Chairman. Mr. Colley, tell of the Yin Kala Menna, Mbafola Manika Kamol to Sergeant Bani Manika Kamol Fanaya.
Okay.
Nani, Mr. Colley, o naman begging, but Obeka Sankin commanding and Kupalo commanding Kujam.
What I want to ask you, Mr. Colley, is for the benefit of those that would speak in Mandinka.
Yes, no problem.
Yes, no problem.
Question dantam bije Commissioner Kinte ya mala inte wol mala bari lafta inyinin kala foite mu misil molti bam foy mu Christian wolti.
Ani Kenya ke boyang Commissioner Kinte Kenya ye bo eta gorka pana kakilla. Na bari o naman be manje mate awa misilime manta a Christian.
There were some questions that Commissioner Kinte asked. I will not go to them. But my question would be, what is your faith? Are you a Muslim or a Christian?
But David is, we know it as a Christian.
Laftele nga moy ifanga dakuno because hani Christian ol ite ka ma nyame Christian ol buka ma wonya.
Ani amama mana au ma rek du ma bies man bis ngolen seto parce que aw manu magne meno hani ko Christian ku magneri mum.
Kamanya ndimbu.
I want to hear this from you, from your own mouth, because your behavior, even Christians would not behave in such a way. And the question he asked, Mr. Colley, was that which type of behavior are you referring to?
And welcome you na ama be kenyi frima fufu.
Iko Baba Job ite laftale postmortem ke pour yalo me Baba Job fa.
The reason why I ask you is that you had informed us that you wanted a postmortem to be conducted to know the primary cause of Baba Job's death.
Yes?
Yes.
Yalo ilafta kumole jamfandila bari Baba Job me ya fighte olonne. Andu ni molbe diamule ike fam bibi ndi watere imam bibi.
Nani au kataw rek baraw fa ngunu manyi wa bujmi Baba Job. Ban kan ko njay kengeli na hu
you You just want to prolong the sittings here because you definitely know what kills Baba Job. And when people are asking you as to the root cause of Baba Job's death, you pretend as somebody that stammer, and you know you do not stammer. I do not stand. What I'm saying is, I was only told that Jonglas killed Baba Job. And I knew it here. But when these things happen,
I'm very shocked.
I was shocked.
We make so.
That was why I insisted on the minister for a postmortem.
Because I want to know the cause of his death.
Because I want to know the cause.
But now I am hearing that the Jonglas say they kill him.
But now I'm hearing that the Jonglas confessed.
I don't know what minister amount postmortem can. I don't know.
Maybe that was why the minister never accepted for postmortem to be conducted. I can't tell.
And no to it.
And where the minister says no, what can I do?
But Baba is a concern to me.
But Baba Job's death was a concern to me.
Because I'm so disturbed.
Because I am disturbed.
Just suddenly he's gone.
It's that suddenly Baba Job is gone.
But already a number of weeks and months he was attending medically at the hospital.
Because he has been going to the hospital for the past weeks and months before his death.
And he's discharged.
And if he returns, they will tell me he's discharged.
And the family will come and say,
David, kada kuwol jamfandi yalon jalo nabe tantan kosola e forangata aya jolon duma aya singula forang kan. It's not possible mota fenola. Damanta ma singu bulindi.
David, do not waste time. Say for example, where
Fulituma man a betten for tentanangam kumunak mana remben. Nane wala apprent for jandi kumuna kola aneta ngolang anga for manalit. Nanya takmu be bona mang bere kaisina takmu baken kasankenak. Au jabi rek tana akeng mi murato.
David, do not waste time. Let's take for example where a drummer is drumming and drops the whistle on the ground. He places his foot on the whistle. That whistle will never be blown. You know exactly what people are talking about. Just tell us.
But express to my feelings.
I heard what you say, but I have to also express my feelings.
It
is not that I'm prolonging the debate here.
So, because ni aje ka foye ko mansa Colley.
Ne onya obere
ta alo yebe mbara prison school atina ka foye mansa Colley.
Ujukuja una kuseni karasa ko ankora mi mansa Colley. Au mwanji wanu bara mi deru prison moka mkuni karasa koko.
This is where I will end. But then the reason why you are referred to as Mansa Colley at the prisons, you know very well the kind of acts that you do in there. That is why they're calling you Mansa Colley.
Mansa Colley is just a name.
Mansa Colley is just a name.
But I'm the Director General of Prisons.
Because I was the Director General of Prisons.
Locally, they can express any name.
They may express any name.
On my status.
On my status.
Oh, that's normal.
That is normal.
Okay, thank you very much. God will pay you.
Commissioner Carr, did you ask for the floor? If you did, please go ahead.
Thank you, Chairman. Mr. Colley, I have 3 questions basically that I want to ask you. The first question is regarding what you've said here, because you've told this commission that you stopped at grade 9.
Follow. Comme firma fan rek ndire commission mataka au karangoli grade 9 nere.
During the course of your work as a prisons officer, from where you started to where you served as DG of prisons, have you done other courses relating to your work?
Nani nyau jaja beka broka boli kabina no utong broka mande tanu remi tanu lako mi DG yeti prison mande baba ci kosa no musumu kan karambe nor broka boli.
Bani ni nanu ye kungaram prison.
I've said it when I was enrolled at the prisons.
Nu jaja training at the field force.
We did our initial training with the field force.
Because budget in mile 2.
Because there was no space at mile 2 where we could conduct our training.
I think in Sanken form.
I think I've said that here.
Yoki back to mile 2.
Until when I returned to mile 2.
Was a problem.
It's a problem.
And he sank.
I've also said that here.
Up to the extent of going to the office of the president, that's former president.
Thank you for that. I just want to clarify that part.
Okay.
What I meant is professional courses. Aside from that training, because of course you have to be trained before you are recruited into the service, right? But have you done other professional courses?
Training official training. No,
form for Wimbo, in those days it's form for grade 9.
After I completed my secondary education, because those days it was form 4, not grade 9.
ATC, Lamen.
Sorry, Bilbang?
ATC, Lamen.
I went to ATC, Lamen.
Agriculture.
I did my course in agriculture.
So, nano course for a year.
After a year, in the completion of my course,
then I Banjul.
Then I went to Banjul.
To my family.
To my family.
My lock.
Then I was waiting for my lock.
Because when the certificate is out by then.
Because then the certificates weren't ready.
So the air that prison
Then I heard over the news that prisons were into recruitment. I had the interest. Then I went.
David.
Okay, thank you. Now the last question is, from your own testimony and from the testimony of witnesses that have come before this commission, we've had a lot of things that happen in the prisons that weren't so good, a lot of which you said, you yourself agreed wasn't good. Your biggest regret serving as prisons director?
Prison director. One for Manuni Sayedu, the Kutu Ebajum prison and Manu Ejakutu.
Okay, when you miss experience and movement that Yabajum time this during the coup.
My regrets were I had never experienced the movements that happened during the coup.
Especially in mile 2.
Especially at mile 2.
Because with their command only.
It came with their command.
And I called the minister about it.
And I called the minister about it.
The minister said, take it in that way.
The minister said, take it in that way.
So, which means I'm so very uncomfortable.
Which means I was very uncomfortable. What would I be able to do?
I've taken it in good faith.
I only took it in good faith.
Thank you.
Bishop, you have the floor, please.
Thank you, Chairman. Mr. David Charles Abdullahi Colley.
Yes, my Lord. Mr. David Charles Abdullahi Colley.
Your first day, you narrated a very nice story how you were selected to go for training at the field force.
Service, the force, field force.
At the end of it, the commander of the field force did not want to release you to go back to the prisons from where you were sent for training.
Jomi mate funaka fuban commandati field force among to be katembulan be burakabdira the prisons.
And that's the commander of the commission of prisons at that time
Watakilia popa commissioner prison or popa watakilia.
Wrote to the Secretary General and complained about the refusal of the commander or commissioner of the field force to release you.
Ma allokor man a commander at field force al balang mi man be awlan be di prison be brokap pona safel mamba manani waranto jawmo.
Because of that, a meeting was called between the two commissioners and the Secretary General, and according to you, the President of the First Republic was also there.
Di hani a president ala komido de watakila di mafam o pop namabe mabe mitina kilia.
At the end, it was decided that you should be released to go to the prisons.
Na mitine bambi kujo kujiki kore kustanken mankone nya kore waran ko kati mulan bediru prisons.
Did the action of the Commissioner of Prisons then, in your favor, did it have any impression on you?
Nane broka bang commissioner to field force bana akambi au rambe ni ramben.
Yes, ni you benefit chila.
Yes, I saw the benefits.
Well, if it had any impression on you, you rose up to the rank of commissioner.
Nane kanja do nyabo nyamo au David no le baba palace ka ku jori ni palace ko rege min director general.
And the position was elevated to director general.
Enya palace ni rembo mante be director general.
Don't you think that it should have been your interest to make positive changes in the prison condition?
Prison mayeno meno fali mankan kuye jake diru prison nan lakum broka bedo.
Bamban.
Na bamban.
Nane
comme nan man gomi ko commissioner of field force umuna na akany alat mi pour man bulambe brok dira na ko joku ngam mitine man ko mik a president fa na mabe man ko mitimi ko ban ko joku jike kone David katalo man lambe dir field for end president na no jom ring president e metene kam mo baj placer ne mitene kam me rembor man te be placer labang mi director general of prisons nya aw jukutu mate ko baba jajar man bi o falling prison man kan dula no manje pane nafa dula ngai manje pane kan dula e jake deru prison.
Yes, parce que ni rentate uno budget every year no budget pour rénover ke prison.
Yes, like I said here, every year we used to do a budget for the renovation of the prisons.
But na pu safe submitum.
But after submitting same, monies would never be paid in.
And I will keep on following.
And I would keep following.
Sometimes I do go if you leave in the minister to go and meet the finance.
To some point, I will leave my land ministry to go and meet the finance ministry.
They say the forthcoming of money quarterly.
And I would inform them that the monies that should be sent to the prisons quarterly
is not enough.
Weren't enough.
So, which means I have to fold my hands again.
Therefore, I will have to fold my hands again.
Because it's government responsible.
Because this was the responsibility of the government to renovate the prisons.
You did mention here that you were the one who sought for donors that built the headquarters.
yaku utep headquarters.
Yes.
Well, if you were able to do that,
headquarters.
Couldn't you equally, have sought out for donors to help refurbish the prison condition?
Prison ukayo prison no manje namor mom mayono minya.
Yes, you can all Kataimbo.
I did all I could.
I met so many Islamic agencies.
I met so many Islamic agencies.
So that they can support.
So that they could support. But the faith they had,
they cannot prison.
They said they could not help anything that has to do with the prisons.
But they can help for the construction of whatever I want, but not in the main yard prison.
They could help in the constructions of whatever I may want, but not the main yard at the prison.
So many people,
so many people came in, and
those structures you can in mile 2, the entrance and the utility room.
The structures you see at mile 2, in fact, including the visiting room,
all is done through donors.
All were done through donors.
Because
if you write to somebody for him to help, if he replies that he cannot do
it,
whenever I had donations,
the minister,
I give to the minister. I write to the minister for him to know.
We mention the name of agencies or the name of individual.
We will mention the name of the agencies or individuals that donated.
Supporting the prison.
That this is how and what the support that he has given to the prisons.
Headquarters.
Prisons headquarters.
Almost complete.
I almost completed that structure.
Through donors.
Through donors.
And people were happy.
And people were happy.
To support me for that.
To support me for that.
And government came only to furnish.
Government only came in to furnish the office.
And
when the headquarters was inaugurated,
we invited
all those that had contributed to the success.
And they were very happy.
They were very happy.
So
this was what I could do.
But other areas,
if they insist and refuse to help, what could I do? I would not be able to do anything.
Missionaries,
even the missionaries had help.
So many agencies,
so many agencies.
The problem here in the Muslim side,
the problem was in the side of the Muslims. They said their money would not be spent on the building of prisons.
Offices.
But they would support in building offices.
So I can stop.
That was where I could stop.
Now, the other thing you mentioned that you have 2 gates at the prison.
The
first one is the gate at the main yard. That is manned by the prison officers. And the second one is the gate at the security wing. That is manned by soldiers. Can you please explain the difference between the main gate and the second gate?
Di fati baba security win.
Utumo gabaro. Utumo gabaro.
The 2 gates.
They
were there for quite a while.
So, Butumobet and maximum security.
The gate to the maximum security.
Army
used it.
To patrolling.
Where they will use to go on their patrol.
For our men.
For their men.
Officers
Officers sometimes would go there. Because our officers were the ones in charge of the keys. Whosoever they may need,
they don't come to the main gate.
They would not come to the main gate.
Or they concentrate in an area only.
But they would concentrate at their area. And they will come and say, this is the one we want to pick from. They cannot have access to open the cells and bring out the prisoner, because these keys would be with us. So we must be the ones that will open.
We interact with them in that gate.
So we interact with them at that gate.
The main gate, when they come.
The main gate.
When they bring the detainees.
When they bring detainees.
They go straight to the main gate.
They would go straight to the main gate.
But when it comes to their own functions.
When it comes to their own functions.
They request that we need this man. So can you come open this cell for us?
They will only request that we need Mr. So, then we will come up.
That's why officers are interacting with them.
That is how the officers do interact with them.
Thank you. If you have any closing remarks to make, Mr. Colley, please proceed to do so now.
Nana baraka nya David kanya badi furin fana o mange be kayisin furin mafia fala banga nya continue lomba yintene
ni mante wanje bajum
wana ujukumi furin mafoli fala banga fana ware mu usandire commissioner aw de juke de manje man ware mi jo eno aw kokbo ka yintene nya
anyway ni dankina da kanka kasen kete mit.
Praise be to God.
David,
I thought this man is interpreting, or I'm going to directly.
You speak in Jola. I will interpret in English.
In Jola?
Yes, continue speaking in Jola.
matolo furma fia fanu
ya ani ko muy uregi
hani aw sanken aw na ko benya aw rek jarek oberek
okay parce que sanken ja job di ko ne baba ko
hani nyata ne nya furma fano sa wono sanu mang be ka sanken comme furma fano wato me babe ka sanken na Colley ko mu jantene de bu ka sen ja ci di yoli na ko banya ko ni kanja baba furma fano ware mu sendire commissioner mambo kana tu ko jammati ko David nane ma ware kana mambi mo fa molla mambo joom fuccul comme mom nya wana jukumi de manjeede man mang meno mo fa mam monto me jaay di broka bi dire Trrc no explain mom rek mom man kana ko jam pour mbungol no bab kasanke na Colley emi last statement.
What's the problem? Hold on a second. What's the problem? Do you want to make your final remarks in English?
No.
If you want to do so, just go ahead and do that.
Yes, I can. No problem.
Fine. That will give the interpreters a break as well. Thank you. Please proceed.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Tiarar yo yanku setnya ni jujukyo nafalio.
The TRR, maybe he wants to say TRRC. The TRRC that you set up, I have seen the benefits.
Because
because it has disclosed a lot of things. Especially on my side. Sometimes they will say you. Jawara's time.
No problem.
You had problems.
You have hell serious problems.
You had a lot of problems, serious problems. Now this new government.
I was detained twice.
I was detained twice.
But I take it in good faith.
But I still said that I took all in good faith. What God has destined would always happen. I have not been angry on anybody. It is God that said this will be what I will go through. Even before I was born, this has been destined. I am not here to point at anybody or to point a finger at anybody.
81.
In 1981,
there were so many commissions.
I faced a lot of commissions here.
And
what I told them, they saw.
They couldn't go out.
Then I will be discharged to go out.
So, thank God.
Thank God. This time,
this change
of government now, I'm not wounded.
To my surprise.
To my surprise. After the 1981 coup d'etat was foiled,
Papa, certain senior officers can send benefits.
There were some senior officers that benefited from
within the security apparatus.
Within the security apparatus.
But for me, very unfortunate.
I was very unfortunate.
If I had a single butut,
I do not.
But I take it in good faith.
But I took it in good faith.
Because
when they came to break into the prisons,
as a gatekeeper, as a sergeant.
Because at that time I was the gatekeeper and rank sergeant.
Yes. They met me. They said, we want Danso.
And informed me that they wanted Danso.
They said, Danso is inside.
I said, Danso was inside.
Then I was pointed a gun.
I was put to gunpoint.
To go, because I'm the senior officer, a sergeant there, to go and open the main gate.
To lead them and open the main gate.
That's the center gate. That's
because
the center
I was
gate.
A senior man. There was a center gate at the time.
Where you have access to go to the main yard.
Where one would have access to the main yard.
So, prisoners started shouting.
Prisoners started shouting.
So, Kuko Samba said, okay, stop here.
Kukoi Samba Sanyang,
who leaded
I should stop there.
A team to the prison.
He was the one that leaded a team to the prisons.
He said, you are the officer in charge, the other officer in charge in the main yard.
He then said the order to the other officer in charge.
They appointed him to go and open this man.
They also had him at gunpoint.
For him to lead them to go and open a Danso.
That he should lead them to have Danso released.
But so very unfortunate.
But so unfortunate for.
Now,
when they were leaving, because when they heard about the coup d'etat, we left all the keys to the cells at the gate. The officer on duty, when he said he forgot the keys at the gate, he saw himself once rise up and then he came down.
And they
put the rifle in his, they asked him to open his mouth where the rifle was put and that was when they told us they did not come there to joke.
Then they sent in an officer.
They sent in an officer. I closed the center door. When they knocked,
then he pushed me in there's a small window.
There was a small window like.
Officer, David, please open the gate.
The officer was like, David, please open the gate. I opened. He said to me that I should give him the confinement, keys to the confinement. I then gave him. He rushed. They brought in Danso. When they brought in Danso, then I was already admitted.
Because
the prisoners got me beaten up.
With a
I was not even sure that I was going to make it. I was going to still be alive.
That day, no could you admit him l'hôpital?
I was admitted at hospital.
So, certain prisoners.
There were certain prisoners that they armed. They had, I was still admitted at the hospital. They attempted to kill me from the hospital. There was this nurse. He was an Aku. He was an Aku. I forget.
Why I tell him?
He ran to where I was and said, my son, come and enter here. When I asked what happened, he said, just come in here. I went under the bed. They went round. They did not see me.
It was female ward.
That was a female ward. They met with Danso. And Danso asked them, what were you doing here? Then none of them. He then told them, if I would see anybody coming here, all of you would be corpses here. When the nurse heard him say so, then they left. Danso asked the nurse, where is David? The nurse was panicked. Danso still asked. The nurse could not say anything. I just came out. He told the nurse, David here, what he has done for us
in the prison.
In the prisons, we all knew. So so he would be protected.
My boss, actually
Danso now called me my boss. He was the one that in fact spread my bed for me. And I went to the bed. Sometimes he would come with money and would offer this money to me. I do not have the time to ask him.
Because what he free flat.
Those times there were no food,
Because
who was going to give the prisoners food?
Patients.
Who was going to give patients food?
So, but I'm lucky.
I was still lucky.
Danso was treating me very nice.
Danso treated me very nice.
The prisoner.
Danso.
This is how I was lucky.
This was how lucky.
Then after I was discharged.
I was discharged after. In fact, Danso was present when I was discharged and he escorted me to Tobacco.
Mr. Colley, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but just to make it easier for us, we have another function for the commissioners. There's some introduction to your final remarks. If you can really shorten it, so we can end this session with you this afternoon and then see how we go. But please take your time. It's a long introduction to the 1981 coup d'etat, perhaps your victimization and what you went through. A good introduction to help us understand you, perhaps better. But please shorten it.
Sorry, sir.
So we can know. Go ahead, please.
Okay. Now,
what I have here.
Government my living condition.
The government should help on my living condition.
Because
I was denied my benefits.
I
applied. When the letter is sent, they will say they did not see the letter.
So,
when I was fed up, I went and sat home and had to keep myself there.
But thank God.
Thank God. I had a child that is in the UK.
Doing football in England.
Playing football in England.
The
last Tobaski.
And about 50,000.
he sent to me about $50,000 that had helped me with my family. This is how I am still.
Nothing, not benefiting.
I don't have my benefits.
Not pension.
I'm not receiving my pension.
I'm just sitting like that.
I'm just sitting like that.
That
is what I want. That is what I'm pleading for you to help.
This is what I have for you.
This is what I have for you.
Thank you very much, indeed, Mr. Colley, for agreeing to come and testify before the Commission.
Mr. Colley, abaraka, anu mangu bejo be sene kasidi akuli dire commission.
I believe you adversely mentioned a person who came to testify. Is that correct, Council?
Yes, yes, indeed.
Nabaj kayini na matiko au ananu manje au kuon karsa kia dire manku gane si gane sa jupe mo kame jatu kana si de dire.
And your testimony is helping us create this historical record that our mandate requires us to do.
Ane woto pana isi ne matiko au kasi de kanu semidire ko pan kuram binu li fanfang di nyese yati tonya yati tarake di borka bolube onomburbo.
Again, thank you very much, Emma, for coming to testify before the Commission.
Ane bejat ombaka tenti na maniko na kontang manu bimbe dire besene kasi di akora dire commission.
Councillor, are there any residual exhibits that you submit, or is that all okay?
That is all, but we would check if there are any.
Right,
we
if
would
there
put
are,
them
then
in
the
subsequent
afternoon session,
yes,
or the afternoon function we have,
yes,
we can take it, take those things up there. Yeah, that's good. But thank you again so much, and our open public hearings would resume tomorrow at 10 a.m. Thank you all very much. The meeting is adjourned.